Today we're talking about George Karl and his insane comments. He was recently asked about the Portland Trailblazers and the reason why they're 13-20. He's saying that, they're a struggling team and he doesn't understand why they're doing bad. Well, apparently George Karl does know why they're doing bad. And this is what he said. He said, obviously Coach Stotts is a very good coach, and I know it's not him, so it must be Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is the problem. And George Karl's initial reaction to when something is not going right is to start pointing the blame, blaming players, blaming your star player. He blamed Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? He probably blamed Gary Payton, but probably blamed Sean Kemp for not getting as far as they possibly could, even though they went to the finals. And even though with the Nuggets, they went to the Western Conference Finals. They lost to the eventual champions in the Los Angeles Lakers. And he's still blaming people. This man is one of the most bitter old men that I've ever seen or heard of before. He is awful. Not only did you come out with comments from your books talking about Carmelo Anthony not having a father figure, these guys have anger issues, and you were their coach, you were supposed to be their confidant, and you're letting all this information out, and you're calling J.R. Smith a baby, Carmelo Anthony's a user, you're calling all these people names. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just start talking about the Portland Trailblazers, and you're mentioning Damian Lillard's name and saying Damian Lillard is the problem. How could he be the problem when he's the franchise player? He's playing to the best of his ability. If you haven't noticed, George Karl, the team is pretty much made up of Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum. Evan Turner, most of the time, is a no-show. Their depth isn't that great, even though they picked up Festus Ezeli. Festus Ezeli hasn't even played that many games, and they're running an offense which is guard-oriented. Like they're one of the smallest teams in the league, and in the West. There's huge 7-footers handling business. Clippers have big men, Spurs have big men, Pelicans have big men, Suns have big men. The Portland Trailblazers are generally small. Damian Lillard's a small guard. C.J. McCollum's a small guard, and you are saying, why are they struggling? They're struggling because their defense isn't tight, and they can't necessarily keep teams out of the interior. That's why they're struggling. You can't say that Damian Lillard is a problem right off the rip. Like, what does that mean? He's not even your player. He never played for you. This is what I don't understand. This man is one of the most bitter individuals in life. You would think that he would have some kind of gratitude. He's been in the league a long time. He has over 1,000 wins. He's coached some of the great players that ever played the game. He beat cancer, and he still can't talk positively about anybody. He's always had these negative comments that come out of nowhere. It's so disgusting, and it's vile because you're looking at a man who's trying to sell a book and make headlines, and he's making them for all the wrong reasons. It absolutely makes no sense. George Karl is the Kanye West of coaching. Like, he was good at one point, and then in Kanye's case, he did what he did. He got with some people. I'm not going to mention their names. In George Karl's case, is he got with some writers or publishers, and he just lost his mind. Started talking about everybody and their mother. Like, you're talking about Melo from 7 years ago. You're talking about the Portland Trailblazers, who have nothing to do with you. And for you to insinuate that it's not Coach Stotts' fault that they're 13-20 makes absolutely no sense as well, because everybody has a share of the blame. The team isn't just Damian Lillard, and the team isn't just Coach Stotts. You can't just blame one guy. I guess that's the nature of his business. If something's not going right, I'm gonna blame you. You, and you. Oh, and you. Don't forget you. And I used to know you 10 years ago, but yeah, it's your fault as well. George Karl, you need to go sit down somewhere. This is Vlad from Hoops Junction, where hoops meets hoopla. Peace. Hoops Junction hoodies. We're about to get more in production. They're coming soon. Get your gear, get your fly on. Hoops Junction, hoopsjunction.com, man, where hoops meets hoopla.